Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Harvest Moon 64. I am MegaFreak400, and today we are going to continue on in the farm. We're almost done, actually. We're running out of days of summer. We're almost done with the game. No. Well, technically we could be. We could just stop here. Because there's really no ending to the game. The best ending, which I've said, is the hello boy again. Wow, you have a sheep. It goes ba, right? No, it goes moo. Duh. But, the best ending I can come up with for this game is that when your father evaluates you, which is in 2 years. And then you can still play after that too, so... And yet more tomatoes. Yeah, these tomatoes are like a gold mine. I'd almost say they're probably the best vegetable overall. One of at least. And let's go say hi to our duo of farm animalness. They're pretty awesome overall. My two little buddy animals. But yeah, they unfortunately can't produce anything for me yet because the sheep hasn't grown enough fur, or wool rather, and the cow, the lazy cow, won't produce any milk. I love the eye thing that the cow does with his little, I guess it's not really anime eyes, but like just the lines that are like upward curving. That's just a really cool way of drawing an eye for me to make someone look happy. Just have that kind of eye. I don't know why. It looks so. I guess it's very simple, but for whatever reason, it's really effective for displaying happiness. Without even looking at someone's mouth or nose, you look at that kind of way the eyes are drawn. You're like, oh, yep, they're probably happy or drunk. But so yeah, we bought a sheep and we still have 3,000, and we're gonna get more after today. So yeah, as I said, summer is definitely the best time for making money. Definitely want to take advantage of summer. You could technically plant a ton of vegetables during spring and like fill your field, but I just think summer's just more worth it. I almost wish I had planted more tomatoes to make more money, but as I said again, it would have been more time, and I don't really want to make you guys sit through thousands of years of me. Well, it wouldn't have been actually no, the time would still be kind of the same because the game is on a fixed time limit. You can technically run the clock down more by just staying outside, but so really if I had more to do, it would just mean I would have less to do in terms of other things. Be less interesting, to an extent rather. What else can I ruminate about? I don't know. Not a whole ton has been happening lately. At least it's on my head. And hello, Anne. Let's give you some corn. I know you love corn. Wow, great. Thank you. You've got a face animals with... Yeah. I need to get her up, like, above a blue heart, because... I do want to try and get her to pink heart. Even if I don't marry her right away, I do want to get her to pink heart soon, so I have the option to. Again, I still need to get a kitchen, which will take a while. Damn it, the bakery's closed. I want to go buy some cakes. Anyway, let's go talk to Harris. You should check the mailbox. Okay, yeah. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. It would be nice if they included different dialogue here. And Rick's is open. And he has shears. Good, I need some shears. Here's a cake. Oh, thank you so much. That's music box. Ooh, he's gonna fix the music box. Here, let's see it. Oil it here, tighten it there, and there you go. Say, you know this melody is a love song. You give it to a girl. So yeah, if you give the music box to a girl, as I mentioned before, it will make her happy. Supposedly it's supposed to increase the girl's heart like by 1 level, but I don't think it does always. I think it just varies, but it definitely does help in increasing a girl's heart. So we will definitely be giving this to Anne. No, we'll be giving it to Harris. I love you, Harris. No, but yeah, it's definitely worth giving the mailbox. And as I said, there's a glitch. You can basically get the mailbox. I don't know if it's a glitch or if they just allowed you to do that. Because I guess my thing is, the music box doesn't increase the girl's heart by 1 level. At least it doesn't seem like it does. So in that case, I think almost if it was meant to increase it by 1 level, it would, that's what the music box should do, and then never be used again. But because it doesn't, it just increases it a little bit. It is kind of nice that you can dig it up multiple times. Doesn't make any sense that you would have like tons of the same music box buried in the same spot over and over again. But no, what you do is you, in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, you sleepwalk, walk to the girl's house where you gave the music box, steal it, smash it, and bury it under the ground again in the same spot. Though I joke about that, though sleepwalking can be quite dangerous actually. Sleepwalking or sleep talking, or reminds me of the Rugrats episode where Stu sleepwalks and then starts having his own cooking show. Come back, Drew. I just want to talk to you. Rugrats was really great. It just was. It was a fun show. And I watching some episodes now, it's just, a lot of the 90s cartoons were examples of shows that, families could watch together. The kids would like it for just being a cartoon. Parents would be like, oh, that's funny. That's an inside joke that my kids won't get. And now parents are too overprotective. They're like, no, kids can't know this. Like, kids aren't going to realize the joke. They're not going to get the joke. And you can say, well, but they might find out about the joke. Well, okay. Then teach your kids it instead of them finding it out by a cartoon. It's kind of like people who are freaking out saying TV shouldn't be teaching my kids this thing. Then don't let them watch TV. I've said this before, but I think it's people who go to like start protesting, saying we gotta ban games, we gotta ban violent things, we gotta censor TV. That's wrong because you're trying to get law officials and store clerks to have a tighter watch, and basically people say, well, it's not, I say kind of to an extent it's because they're being a little bit lazy in their parenting, and parents are like, no, that's not the case. Kids are just going to go behind our backs or stuff like this, but no, it is. Our society has become such that convenience is key, and if a parent doesn't have to parent, that's more convenient for them. I mean, yeah, they have jobs. I'm not saying they're being lazy overall. It's not like they don't have some kind of justification for it, but it's like, you shouldn't try and change just because you don't like something for your child or for, yourself, doesn't mean you shouldn't be, doesn't mean everyone else should be that way either. I think I mentioned the whole thing, I believe I mentioned there was someone in our class who basically mailed a letter, or wrote an email, not mailed a letter, wrote an email to a professor for our film class saying, how dare you let show R-rated, I don't know the exact wording, so don't quote me on it, I just know it happened, but how dare you show R-rated movies, they're just smut movies, or not really smut movies, but they're just bad, horrible movies, they swearing, and why are you showing this movies? It's to college kids, which is entirely, not only is it legal, but entirely, they can, I was talking about, I actually talked about before when I was talking about maturity, but handle it. And B, all the movies that were being shown had like really great meanings to them, and the fact that you couldn't comprehend them, that's a whole other issue. It's like, that in my opinion is kind of sad. Not only sad, but it's like, you're so focused on the swearing that you didn't focus on anything else. And you didn't focus on like the actual meanings behind it. But the bigger point is just, if you don't like it, okay, fine. You can leave and not watch the movie, or if you're tolerant, you can just deal with it. And if you don't like the movie, fine. But to saying that others shouldn't be able to watch the movie because you don't like the movie or you don't think it's good for people, that's not fair in my opinion. People who try and change things in a way that forces other people to do what they want them to do. Now, there's some cases where, of course, this is entirely acceptable because what's being done is just... I guess, though, then again, you could make an argument that in some of these cases, some obvious ones that I'm not going to bring up necessarily, but, like, some cases in the past that law has changed that, for example, women voting. I mean, I could make the case that, you know, it was unfair that that was changed, that people were fine with having women vote. You know, that's a whole civil rights issue. Now, you can make an argument. You could honestly make an argument defending, or defending that women should not be able to vote. You could make an argument for that. But yeah, there are some cases where it does go beyond just infringing upon rights and infringing upon the freedom to have choice, and it does go to, okay, yeah, you shouldn't be. This is just, you know, it breaks ethics. It goes into ethical territories. But in terms of watching R-rated movies or playing violent video games, or, you know, not even just anything though, watching certain TV shows, that goes into, you know, that's more of okay, you don't like it. Oh yeah, here you go, Anne. Take this music box. That's an odd thing to do. Ah, but it's bringing back memories. Give. What, for me? Thank you. I'll take good care of it. So yep. Unfortunately though, her heart is still blue, which is sad. But yeah, it's like there was a whole controversy about Sesame Street and the Katy Perry thing, and I had people saying, well, no, that's fine. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I'll just say right now, and I think I've talked about this before. There was a Sesame Street thing. Katy Perry was guest starring, and she wore a dress that the Sesame Street people picked out for her. It's not like she wore that dress. People freaked out because she was showing too much breast. I honestly don't think she was showing all that much. Everyone was like, no, she was. I don't know. Maybe I just don't care all that much, but I don't know. I don't think she was showing all that much, personally. And it wasn't even like she had like a net thing on too. It wasn't even like it was her bare skin. Anyway, parents freaked out. They were like, holy crap. And it was half and half. It wasn't like all parents, but half parents were fine with it. Half people kind of were like, you know, it was a debatable issue. It was like, they freaked out, and eventually the episode was pulled because of the controversy thing. Now, I'm not saying, is that a big deal? Is that like the end of the world? No, but I guess my thing is, most kids aren't going to care about Katy Perry's breasts. They're going to care about the fact that Elmo is singing with her and they're having fun. That's what they're going to care about. That's what they're going to focus on. And anyone who actually can notice Katy Perry's breasts is either already being taught quite a bit, and that's a whole different issue. It's not Sesame Street's fault. Or they're probably, you know, quite a bit older than target range for Sesame Street, and are either watching it for nostalgic value or for Katy Perry. But, you know, I guess my thing is, like, in that case, okay, fair enough for Sesame Street for pulling your episode, for avoiding controversy, but I guess my thing is, if a parent doesn't want their kid watching that kind of show, I mean, you can make the claim that it just happened beyond, and the parent didn't realize it, but I guess my thing is, I feel that is so minuscule, and if you're freaking out, I guess my thing is, if you're freaking out about that, then maybe you shouldn't be letting your kid watch TV in general, or only watching certain channels. I guess the thought is, well, Sesame Street is usually kid-friendly, but again, I don't think it was that big a deal. I don't think it was that wrong. I guess maybe I'm blind, though. I mean, the thing is, it's not that I think that people are wrong in believing it. It's more of, in this kind of situation, I want to understand why people think it was so wrong. And I can't, you know, whenever I actually kind of get, like, not annoyed, but, like, just, you know, the reason I like to hear opposing opinions, because, well, not really I like to, but I like to hear the explanation, because it's kind of somewhat frustrating, not really frustrating, but, that I don't understand them. That I don't understand why they came to that conclusion, and I want to, because it's not that I disagree. Not like I'm like, okay, you're wrong. End of discussion. I disagree with you. It's more of, I disagree with you, but I don't know why I'm curious as to why you think that the way you do, and I don't understand why you think that way, and I want to learn why. Either way, though, I think that's enough for today's episode. So, next time, more fun on the farm. I am Mega Freak 400. I'm reminding you, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?